Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and his son Yahusha HaMashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo, and I'm going to do a trade recap today on my trade on ES. Today is the 16th of March 2023. Right now the time is 11:41 a.m. and let's jump into the Camarilla setup here. So previous days our tree was at this level here. Let's get some numbers on that real quick. Approximately 39.7850, right? And then Camarilla S3 was at this level right here, and that was 39.3025 approximately. Right now, so today we have a overlapping lower value relationship where the Camarilla R3 has moved down to 39.5225 and the Camarilla S3 has moved down to 38.97.75, right? So it's an overlapping lower value relationship, and in the ETH we already have price rejecting overnight here underneath the Camarilla level, right? So with the setup this morning where, let's see around what time we were hitting Camarilla S3. Around 9:15 we were already hitting Camarilla S3, right? So I was looking for either a breakdown here of Camarilla S3 or a retest, right? So I would rather a retest. So this is what I did. I threw on the, wait, let me take this off. So I put on the floor pivots, the central floor pivots, and I'm looking for an area where price could pull back to get a short back down to these levels, maybe even yesterday's low and stuff like that. So I was looking at this pivot level right here at 39.18. That's that blue line right there. So this is the central pivot, right? That's the blue line there. That's the central pivot. This is the top central pivot, and this one here is the bottom central pivot. So it's a little range in the floor pivots right there. So I was looking for a level to reject, to get a short off of, to go short, right, to down to these levels, or probably back to Camarilla S3, because I was looking at it pushing up here. Let's see here. Let's see what time. At 9:30, right? We got that bounce off of Camarilla S3, so it was looking a little bullish. So I was expecting it to pull back a little bit because we had all this movement here overnight, right? So I'm expecting it to get some support at Camarilla S3, give a retest, and then move down further. So this was the setup here. Let me go over to Ninja Trader so I could show you here. So the first entries were 39.1575, right? And I ended up front running Camarilla S3 at 39.02.25, and then when it pulled back here I stopped out of the rest. So I partialed at above Camarilla S3 because I was expecting it to probably break down a little more, right? But it didn't do that, so we got the reversal. So good risk management here. Stopped out at 39.0750 for the rest of the position. So covered all, partial half here and covered the rest here, right? So let me go over to bookmap so we could see some of these entries here. So you can see the pivot level is right here. Right, so that's the pivot level right there. And let's see, my entry was at approximately 9:15 at 39.157. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 39.1575. Right, so 9:59. Let's try and find that on bookmap here. So actually this was the first rejection right around this pivot level right here. So we got up to like 3919, right? So when we were pulling back around 959, I entered here on this breakdown at around right here at the break of this level right here. So let me just point this out. All right, so you see this little structure right here, and we're getting the breakdown of that. So I'm entering right here around that position, around that level. And that was, let's see here, 3915.75, right? So just as it's about to break that level, I'm entering a short, right? So price actually pulled back on me, and we got up to, let's see, come on bookmark, move. Right, so we actually got up here to the top central pivot, right? And also the initial balance high. So, well, that wasn't set yet. That's set at 10:30, so that wasn't there at this point in time. So we got up to this level here. This was a moving puck right here. Let's see if I can show that where that was. Right, so you see this level right here, this purple line right here, that's where the session range volume profile, let me see, I'm pointing it out right there, session range volume profile POC, that's the point of control, right? So it was up here, so I marked these levels just to see where high volume was, right? So it moves around to where high volume is. So wait, hold on, pull this back. And don't worry y'all, I'll get some more RAM so this could move a little faster. Cause when I got OBS running, this stuff starts to move crazy. Right. Right, so we ran up to the top central pivot right here after I entered around this level. Right, this breakdown right here, we broke down a little bit, pushed back up, and I didn't stop out because we still had resistance levels like this to make the trade go the way I wanted to, in the direction I wanted to, right, which is down to like Camarilla S3. And eventually we topped out here, pulled back, retest the structure. So let me just, right, so this volume structure here, we broke above that, right? Retested it on the breakdown. After we broke down here, we retested it right here. Created this volume area here. Broke down again to this level. Pulled back. Broke down again. Retested this level right here, right? So you can see where it when it congests, it's retesting that level right there, right? So let's see here. All of these things is like it's ways that I keep myself in the trade, right, instead of stopping out. So I'm just observing how it's retesting certain levels, right? So it's not that it's reversing, it's just retesting these levels. And then I front run this Camarilla S3 right here at 39. Let's see where I stopped out again. I took my first partial at 39.0225. Right, so right here is where I took my first partial. But let me make sure it is the correct time. 10:07. Right, so yeah. 10:07. It was actually right at the bottom here is where I took that partial. Right here. Right? So let's see, after price moved sideways a little bit and it started pushing back up to the POC area of the session range volume profile. Let's see, what price was this? 3909.25, and I stopped out the rest of my position at 3907.50 at around 1008. 3907.50, right? So around this level here when we broke above, so let me just pull this back, right? So when we broke above this structure right here, this volume structure, I stopped out right here, right? Because it was looking like we were pulling back to this level, and I didn't want a chance pulling back all the way to that level and giving back the profits and stuff. So eventually we broke back down to Camarilla S3 again, right? And I think that's when it started to reverse, and now it's all the way bullish, right? So if you took that reversal off of Camarilla S3, that was a good trade as well, because it would have been, it's a double bottom right here at Camarilla S3, right? So that was a good trade. So at this point, I actually switched over to gold. So I actually did a good trade on gold as well. So I'll do another trade recap on that. And let's see here. Right, so that's my P&L for today. I'm probably only like 3,000 something away from being funded. So I'm doing some great trades this week, man. P&L wise, it's getting up there. So I'm almost funded on Apex Trader funding, and I'm gonna leave a discount link in my description so you could get 50% off if you wanna try it as well. And this is a 150k account that I'm trying to get funded on, and I think I have to get up to like 9,000, and I'm probably like 3,000 away, 3,500, yeah, somewhere around there. Actually, let me look at it. Yeah, approximately 3,100 away from getting funded. So good trades happening here. Nice P&L today, nice profit. All right, y'all. So check out the link if you want to try getting funded as well. It's good trading other people's money, and you get a lot of buying power and stuff like that. So I could actually make these trades with this kind of money, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So it's Malak Shalomo, and y'all trade safe and stay blessed.